dream of a bright future. Two companies dedicated to moving the nation forward. MGEN Philippines, then one of the country's largest private power producers, and the Metrobank Group, come together to establish Global Business Power Corporation.
20 years ago, Visayas was heavily reliant on the geothermal assets in Leyte. As the economy grew through the years, Visayas' demand is already bigger than the available supply. For global business power at the time, we decided on Cebu and Iloilo. Why? Because one, we have already had assets in those areas. And two, we wanted to be near the growth centers in the region.
Realizing the constantly growing need for more electricity in the capital city, Meralco, the largest electricity distribution utility company in the Philippines, decided to venture into power generation to help increase the power supply, specifically in Luzon. For this, Meralco PowerGen Corporation, MGEN, a subsidiary dedicated to power generation, was established.
Well, the initial goal was pretty simple, that Meralco wanted to be in generation. I think if you go back to the history of Meralco, there was always generation as part of the company. But I think during the Marcos years, that was liberated.
I think the biggest challenge at the time is the eagerness and the expectations of the shareholders to enter the power generation company. It's either operating company already, or we will develop a power generation, which it took around 5 or 6 years to construction period before it will operate.
In 2003, GBP started out with 180 megawatts of total generation capacity and added diesel capacities in Panay by 2006. In 2010, MGEN was established as the power generation arm of Meralco. 2011, GBP pioneered the use of circulating fluidized boiler bed technology, the latest clean coal technology back then, with the commercial operations of baseload plants Cebu Energy and Panay Energy. This helped end the widespread rotating brownouts in the Visayas. By 2013, MGEN took advantage of the opportunity in Singapore by investing 28% equity in Pacific Light Power. Likewise, MGEN invested a 20% stake in GBP, making it the beginning of what would become a very powerful partnership. Nearly a year after, in 2014, Pacific Light Power began commercial operations, and so did the expansion of Toledo Power and Panay Energy. In 2016, Metro Pacific Investment took a controlling stake in GBP, transitioning the company to the MVP Group. In 2019, the supercritical high-efficiency, low-emissions plant of San Buenaventura Power began operations, then followed shortly by Sarangani Energy Corporation. Year 2021 cemented an impeccable springboard for growth as two companies united for a common goal.
We have grown significantly in terms of capacity, from 1,000 before the integration to almost 2,500 megawatts after the integration. And the other part of it is that now it has been our aspiration to be present in the three major regions of the country: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And then added bonus, we are in Singapore.
While off to an exceptional start, the consolidation had its challenges.
On the challenge side, I guess, in any integration, sometimes really it's going to be painful. I must admit that before the integration, we had so much attrition. And after the integration, we also had experienced attrition. But after almost a year, is that we have already stabilized. the organization. And we think that we have the right people to move this company forward.
Led, however, by a strong desire to serve the Filipino people, the enlarged MGEN, GBP carries with it a distinct brand of service.
Our brand of service is excellence. As we all know, power is the lifeblood of any economy, including that of the Philippines. As MGEN GBP, excellence in everything that we do, from our operations and even to the support staff, support services, is essential in the delivery of reliable, cost-efficient power supply to support the growth momentum of our country.
Now better positioned to create a meaningful and lasting impact, MGEN GBP heeded the call for cleaner energy and took on the crucial role of shaping the country's energy future.
Our company should lead the power industry in the transition of a balanced energy mix that ensures power security and at the same time protect the welfare of the future generation.
Truly, there is nothing quite like the power of two in shaping the country's energy future and enrich today's lives for a sustainable tomorrow. It all began with a dream.